Just update us if you can on Carlton. I know he looked good. He was at least back doing some stuff. Just how he feels and what you would do if somehow it was a game day decision type thing.
He looked pretty good. I think he's going to be able to go. But if it gets sore, you never know with the plane rides sometimes. And so if it were a game time decision, Cockrell and Smith, we've got some other guys possible. We can leave Sean outside, move on to him. We got a bunch of moving pieces back there, so we'd be okay.
And Carolina, I mean, they've got a couple of receivers. As a tandem, they've been as productive as anybody, right?
Yeah, and as the threesome, they're really, when you throw that third one in there, they're really, really good. But yeah, I mean, the thing about them, Robbie can go over the top, but Robbie's become a really good run after the catch guy, and they're all really good. They're good. The other two break tackles, and Samuel's like a running back, and so yeah, right. they got a hell of a trio.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Bruce, I want to ask you about your third down offense. It's kind of taken a step back in terms of the percentages and the success rate the last week or two. I just want to ask you, because it's such an important down, what you need to do in terms of picking the right personnel in addition to play calling on third downs, what you look for, I guess.
Well, I think most of it's matchup stuff. If you leave two tight ends out there, do they stay in base or they still go nickel? If they go to nickel, you don't really have a matchup that you're looking for. So three wides. Is our fourth wide receiver a better matchup than their fifth or sixth corner? Then you look for those matchups. But we got to do a better job of protecting and completing balls.
You guys have we talked about this maybe a month ago, but there's this wide divide where 3rd and 6 or less, you're converting like 60%, and then 3rd and 7 or longer, you're less than 20%, probably more than most teams. Any sense for why that continues to be the case?
Well, I think 6 to 9 has to improve. I don't think anybody's real good from 9 to 12, 9 to 14. You want to stay out of those downs. But yeah, 6 to 9 has to improve.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Next will be Jenna Wayne.
Hey, Coach. I just wanted to see if you had an update on Ali Marquette, if he's still in the protocol, or if you've got a better idea if he'll be able to go this week.
He is still in the protocol. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. He did some stuff today, but he's still in the protocol.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Next will be Ira Kaufman.
Hey, Bruce, I don't know if you've burned that tape from Sunday night, but I know you've looked at it often enough. Bruce, is Trey Hendrickson just a better player than we thought he was, or did Donovan have a bad night?
I think it was a bad night. Plus, they did some good twist on that side. I think working with Joe for the first time was hard on both of them.
Thanks, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll go to Scott Reynolds.
Bruce, with today being Friday the 13th, do you have any superstitions, and have you been around any other players that might have had some odd superstitions, whether it's Friday the 13th or not, just game day superstitions?
13 is my number, so I have no problems with Friday the 13th. That was my number in college, and so I have 13 on my golf balls, so I'm good. But some people do. I don't have too many. You get on a streak, you try to eat the same things, and sometimes it gets funny. And if whatever you had to drink Friday, you drink the same thing.
Thank you, Bruce.
You bet.
Next, we'll go to Sarah Walsh.
Hey, Bruce, you guys have done a pretty good job of when something didn't go your way, or, for example, going back to penalties and then you clean those up. This team has really found a way to bounce back after difficult situations all season long. What do you attribute that to, and what do you see out of your guys this week in terms of not letting things carry over?
Yeah, I think we have great leadership. And when you have real good leadership, very seldom will you ever lose 2 in a row. And we've always preached that to our guys. And this week of practice has been outstanding, just as if when we won the last ball game. So the one thing I can never complain about our guys' work ethic, attention to detail has been outstanding. I would anticipate them to bounce back pretty good.
Next, we'll go to Dan Lucas.
Hi, Coach. This is a little off topic, but the Miami Marlins made baseball history today, hiring the first ever female general manager. in the major leagues. And so you've seen it going around in the NFL a little bit. Are we getting closer in the NFL, you think, in the executive world to having the highest ranking positions perhaps going to women who are deserving?
I don't think there's any doubt. You know, Jackie came on board with us. She's outstanding. And, you know, I think when you have people like Darcy Glazer-Kasowitz in the leadership role, you're going to have those options. And she's fantastic at diversity without the entire organization. So I think it's just a matter of time.
And next we'll go to Rick Stroud.
Bruce, I know Fournette, had a 100-yard game against these guys last time, and Rojo certainly run the ball well. But with Fournette's ability to catch the ball, just maybe, having done more of it than Ronald, is there any inclination to just leave him as a 3-down back and kind of be your bell cow for a while?
No, I think Rojo's played really, really well, and so he hasn't done anything to lose the job.
Right.
He dropped one screen pass, but other than that, so yeah, I like the way the tandem's working. When Leonard's in there, we don't take him out. He stays in on third down, and he is the third down back. So I think he has part of that role already, and it's just who has the hot hand.
Gotcha.
Bet.
And last question will come from Leo Haggerty.
Coach, when you're playing a division opponent like Carolina the second time in the season, is there a discernible advantage winning the first one?
I don't know if there's that big of an advantage. Obviously, you should have confidence. I think the other team usually has a vengeance on their mind. And so I don't know if it really – going into the game, I think the team that won the first one has a little more confidence going into the second one. A lot of times home field advantage matters on the second one. This year not, because of no crowds. But this year is so different on everything. But I think, yeah, you're probably right. I think maybe you do when you win.
All right. That's all we have for today. Appreciate you taking time, Coach.
Thanks, guys.